Welcome back to hell. This is gonna be all fun because we're talking about what triggers the anime community. All jokes aside, guys, but yeah, this part 2 or chapter 2 is gonna be waifus and shippers. And the thing is, I'm gonna just say straight off from the beginning, there's nothing wrong with liking who you like in anime. That's just the matter of the fact you can like who you want, you can think who's the best, and the thing is, that's utterly fine. You can like Amelia, you can like Rem, you can like both, you can like Felix. I know there's some men of culture out there like that. I'm joking, but obviously there's going to be satire in this video, and it's going to be a little bit triggering because I'm going to talk about very sensitive subjects that have kind of irked me, and the thing is, I don't want people to mistake it, but I know people are going to, and I run the risk of getting canceled, so la-di-do, as they would say. But anyway, so let's start off about Waifu Wars and kind of talk about it in general. So Waifu Wars have been a thing since, like, I want to say Naruto, but then again, even earlier on from Naruto, there's been, oh, this waifu is good, this waifu is good. I mean, Rurouni Kenshin, we had a whole debate about those two, and it's just, the thing is, I've always just said, you know what, who I like, who you like, you like. We don't have to always agree. I mean, my pal and I, we both like different people from DxD, and we don't argue, we just say, you know what, we got different taste in, women and waifus. It's completely fine, that's just who we are, and the thing is, people just gotta understand, there's a different opinion, a different view on something, and that's just the matter of the fact. And I know I like to joke about it, because sometimes those opinions can be a little bit crazy, which is going to go back to when we go to the shipping whole thing, but as long as it's grounded in reality, or with the ships. But waifus, you can like who you want to. I don't really care, unless it's a very underaged character that's very well known as underaged. That's kind of where I draw my line, because it gets uncomfortable for me. I don't know, I'm not a lolly fan. It's just me. I don't. That's another subject for another time that I'm probably never going to talk about, because I just don't want to touch that subject. I'm going to bring in the two top ones that I've constantly seen, even throughout different Discords, Twitter, and the season was last year, so it's never-ending thing with these two, and I just want to say, I don't care who you like. I really don't. I like who I like. I'm not going to say who I like. You can probably tell right away, but Amelia at first. And the thing is, I like Amelia. Don't get me wrong. She's a very good character, and she has some faults, but the thing is, she progressed so much in Season 2, and I know a lot of people that hated on her ended up liking her, and the thing is, that's why I don't want to hate on Rem. I'm pretty sure Rem's going to be really good later on, and I'm going to give her a chance, but with how things are standing, I'm not going to read the light novels, because I'm going to be honest, I got too much on my plate, but I like Amelia so far. She's really good, and I don't know, I don't like, per se, the innocent type, but I like how she progresses and isn't ever giving up. And the thing is, that's completely fine, and people hate on her because they like Rem. They think that if they like Rem, they have to hate Amelia, which makes, honestly, no sense when you think about it. In reality, it's kind of like Zero Two and Ichigo. If you like Zero Two, you have to hate Ichigo, but if you like Ichigo, you hate Zero Two. It's just, it's nonsense. That's the best I can say. And the thing is, Amelia's good. That's just how it is, and I don't know why people literally find nothing to just hate her on. And just Rem so far, I can understand the hatred on Rem. She was gone for the second season. I know the joke is, who's Rem? Yeah, or, the blue head Ram. And by the way, I like Ram. She's my favorite out of the sisters. That for the only fact that she has gotten some kind of progression. And the thing about Rem, I like her because she's untapped potential. And yeah, she may be bland in the first season. I know people like the waifu that just want to take care of them, and there's nothing wrong with that, but just don't be surprised if someone calls it out for that. And I mean, just with Amelia, I'll agree with you if you tell me Amelia needs to mature a bit. Yeah, she does. She's progressing. Rem hasn't been able to progress because she's been in that coma. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, and the thing is, I understand. Rem is a attractive looking one, so it's fine to like her, but the hate Amelia because you like her and just find flaws in that whole thing, it's dumb. It really is stupid as hell, and I don't understand why people can like do this stuff. Just come on now. You can like who you want. You don't have to hate the other character. You can like both. That's the thing. That's the freedom of anime. Believe it or not, you can like multiple waifus. And we're going to get onto the sensitive subject, the whole shipping thing. And it's not going to just be, regular ships. It's going to be people forcing characters into something of their agenda politically and, that kind of stuff. And Fujos. Yeah, we're going to talk about that one since it's a constant problem in anime and Western culture and Japanese. It's just all over the world. And the thing is, I'm going to just say straight out, there's nothing wrong with having that kind of ship in your head. You can 100% go with it, write fanfics. I encourage you to write fanfics, but where I draw the line, even with people that are shipping regular straight characters, don't try to say it's real and canon and fight and debate on it. Just what you do is, well, that's good for what's in your mind. Go ahead and accept it. I respect you. And I'll say that to someone like that. But if they're going to go, you're wrong because this and that and this and that, come on now. I know I just kind of described one entire community, but this kind of stuff with the Fujos and just that kind of shipping has become a constant new problem with more people getting into anime, which I don't mind. I draw the line when people act like they know everything in anime, and that's what a lot of these normal people are coming into and doing. And I respect the normies, shout out to them, that kind of just, chill and just, I like anime, and they don't get into that kind of conversation or get pissed at people. But we're going to talk about the ship war in, Darling and the Franxx, and not gonna lie, I kind of fed into it earlier on. I didn't know better, to say the least, because I usually don't interact with people with anime in the communities earlier on. I have done it a little bit before, and it's fun, but there's a lot of bad people. I'm not gonna lie, that just, the wrong people are getting into anime. And I feel making these kind of videos will kind of encourage people to get better, but this whole thing was crazy because people were like, Ichigo and Hiro belong together because, 02 took advantage of Hiro. And the thing is, while that is true, 100%, that is verifiably true in the beginning, she regretted it. And the thing is, Hiro would never have lasted with Ichigo. That's just a matter of the fact she's too controlling. And that's something I've noticed with Ichigo. That's why I always joked around with her. And the thing is, she is a good waifu. Don't get me wrong. I know I put her on my most hated characters list. And revisiting Darling and the Franxx multiple times, I'm not gonna lie, she's not bad. And the thing is, though, 02 and Hiro, they were designed to be together. That's just how it was, and that's just the matter of the fact. And you can ship Hiro and Ichigo if you want to. Go ahead, have your own fanfic. Just don't go on the internet and just practice like it's a religion, and if anyone disagrees with you, try to start some kind of war. But now this is going to be the toughest one because I know I'm going to get backlash on this one, but the My Hero entire fandom with shipping is just, they're crazy. There's no way I can just say they're normal. They are just beyond crazy, and these ships just, some of them don't make sense, and they're naming characters being a different thing. I just see them eating each other alive in that community. It's just really stupid, and I don't understand why they're doing it. I get a lot of the normie people are coming into that anime, which 100% good for you getting into anime. Just remember to enjoy it, not to engage how, Western culture has been always toxic with certain, entertainment stuff like, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. People get very toxic in that. I mean, Avatar has been like that, but My Hero, those ships get really crazy, especially the Fujos one. They get really crazy, and people kind of use that as pushing agendas, which isn't cool to put in for an anime. And I mean, we can go to like, the old Naofumi and Moto kind of ship. Yeah, I know I'm going to do this. This one's special to me because I've had to deal with it for a while, and this ship really doesn't make sense because I get the spin-off has them too with that, but it's kind of not really canon. And power to you if you like that ship, but just don't attack people with, the Naofumi and Raphtalia ship. It's weird. That's the one thing I can say, but power to you, as I said, if you like to ship those characters. Just don't start an entire war over it. That even means the people that like the Raftalia and Naofim thing. You guys, yes, are correct with how it's probably going to end. We, the English, people that read in English and not Japanese, still don't know how it's going to per se end, like exactly, but we kind of have an idea now with all the volumes out. But yeah, with that kind of stuff, you can ship those kind of stuff. It's completely fine. And Fujos, you have the power to do that. It's your headcanon. I'm not going to tell you no, but remember, headcanon is what you think is canon, not what is really canon. And this brings up the Western stuff. And I'm going to use Avatar as the prime example of why I don't like ship wars. Because we have Katara, Aang, and the Zuko and Katara thing. It just, I have seen that so many times. I guess I look at it or look for it, but the whole Zuko and Katara ship, that ship is not canon. It really is, and I don't know why people try to look at every little thing. Oh, they work together better. No, they don't. If they did, they would have been together. Just saying. That's just the truth. You can ship them all you want. Just remember, your headcanon, as I said before, is what you think is right, not what is right. So if you're going to defend it constantly and say everyone else is wrong, why are you feeding into that stupidity? Just be honest. You be proud of what you like. Keep it to yourself. Just like people would probably ship Aang with Toph. It's just like, who cares? If they think that, they can think that. Go ahead. And I know some people, the Katara Aang thing, kind of boast. And the thing is, yes, they won. They did win. I'm happy because I support that ship too. It's the ship that makes sense. It's just like, Persona 5 Royale. Kasumi and, Joker are pretty much canon. They are designed that way. That's just how Katara and Aang are, and they're very sweet. Just like, Zuko had Mai. That's just how it works. I don't get why that whole Western stuff but I'm right because I think I'm right. No, you're not right. You aren't based in reality. You are basing off of something in your head, and the thing is, you can have that 100%. Just remember, at the end of the day, the ship isn't canon. Don't try to pretend it is. That's just how it is. It's fine if you don't win. Really, it is. Going to anime, I shipped Akano and Issei, but it's a harem, so everyone wins technically, but I'd rather her be the focus. But it's just stuff like that, you kind of just have to accept, hey, I wasn't shipping the right couple, but it's fine because I actually shipped them. It's just like going back to ReZero. People are going to start hating on Rem because Rem isn't with, Subaru. That means you never liked her. And people hating on Katara because she never got with Zuko, you never like Katara. That's just how it is. And seeing the Avatar fan base with that kind of stuff, it has made me see it's just the Western people that have really come from the wrong audiences and came into anime. It happens in Japan, but I don't constantly engage with Japanese people to say confidently enough that it's the same kind of thing. I'm pretty sure it is. It's just human nature, but this kind of stuff needs to stop. Just being honest. And I get this is going to trigger a lot of people. At the end of the day, you are allowed who you want to ship, and that's completely fine. But if it is not canon in the actual series, don't pretend it is canon in reality. If it's to you, it's to you. If it isn't an anime, it isn't an anime or the series. That's just how it is. People need to remember that. To wrap up everything with this, ship wars, I'm going to be honest, and waifus have been encouraged by anitubers. And while I love a lot of anitubers, I know I have a couple of friends S, great guy and everything. We may not agree with every waifu, but the thing is, the way he takes approach, he does the way I like to do it. Satire. And the thing is, there's other YouTubers that will literally die for their waifu, and they kind of make it into a cult kind of religion, and it's creepy. And you kind of can tell who hasn't dated anyone in real life, but pretends to. But anyways, besides that really funny remark, it's fine to ship who you want to, and I know anitubers may push that kind of narrative of who they want, and people take it as, the word of God and all that. It's not cool. And the thing is, I'm going to give you some wise words from someone that's been watching anime for a while. You can like who you want to like. You can ship who you want to like. But when it comes to the community, remember what is reality and what is canon, because you're going to get made fun of, and you kind of deserve it if you are coming in there trying to preach that you are correct and it's canon. You had it coming. That's just how it is. And at the end of the day, what I truly believe, what any form of entertainment is, there's an audience for it, and you should enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, you don't have to watch it. It's just the simplest thing. And I know a lot of people struggle with that, even with controversial animes. You don't have to watch it. I didn't watch that, redo hero anime. I didn't like it. I don't like the subject matter of it. I don't think it's handled well. But I didn't watch it. I didn't go and complain on Twitter about it. I just, shut my mouth and went on with my life. And just that's how you do it with everything with anime. You can ship who you want. You can like who you want. You can do whatever you want. Just don't go attack people because of their different views, because people are going to have different views, and just that's how life works. But anyways, guys, this is probably the last part of the whole thing. I may or may not see you. I don't know what's going to go on with YouTube, because currently as it is, I don't really have the passion for it, and YouTube isn't very friendly because it copyrights every little damn thing now. And I'm swearing a little bit more because these words are swears to YouTube, and it's annoying, and I just don't want to go through it anymore, kind of thing. But it may change. I'm not saying this is goodbye forever. Maybe it is. I have stuff in real life now, but yeah. Anyways, guys, I really do hope you enjoy this video, and I hope it kind of helps people out, kind of understanding the anime community and what needs to get better. But I'll catch you guys sometime in the future. This has been Austin, and the sensei is retired.